Hyper Light Sword has gotten an improvement. I think it's just basically damage, but it should be a little bit more usable compared to what it was last time, where I was fairly unimpressed by its output. Anyway, I have gotten about halfway through a run, and I will say that if you do hit everything with the marks, you can do quite a bit of damage. It's just, especially on 5-cell mode, that's a little bit easier said than done. But deciding, of course, to go into maybe the hardest of the second areas should be a good test as to how this will perform in more stressful environments. Not that, although, yeah, even prior to this point, I had gone to the banks, so I don't know if it's going to get more stressful than that, but we'll see. I suppose the dash would actually be also very appropriate for this sort of run, but at the same time, I'm going to stick with as powerful of secondary items as I possibly can. Because after all, if you're ever unsure about what a main hand's going to be doing, you can always just buff that out with really good secondary items. Okay, also just working on, I don't know, speedy run. Managed to finally get the time is money mutation, so let's take that one out for a spin. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be needing a whole lot of cash right now, but we'll see. Hyper Light Sword and Enter the Gungeon. I mean, you saw the melee weapons that they put in Enter the Gungeon. Obviously, the gun is in there, and it is a very good gun, especially if you get, like, Scattershot or something. But, I think about Blasphemous, for example, and that thing is just ridiculous. Unquestionably, I want to say the best. I would actually say the best of the starting guns that you get. So I don't know if something that regenerates ammo as you shoot things would be fair. You remember when I was playing Enter the Gungeon and I was able to... Interesting. Remember when I was playing Enter the Gungeon and I was able to get the Holy Grail as well as the High Dragonfire, and it was just absurd for that final run? High Dragonfire. I've gotten lucky in a lot of runs that I've done on this channel, but I still think that takes the cake for the most lucky I've ever gotten any one of the series I've ever done. Is there anything that even comes remotely close to finding both an actual in the wild rainbow chest as well as High Dragonfire in the 11 episode series I did for that? Oh boy. All right. Now everybody's also talking about Disney because of the pre-stream chatting. As you do. All right. Actually, that's not even a bad item, but unfortunately, two-handed weapons means that I'm not really going to get too much use out of it. Ah, well. Probably haven't even seen High Dragonfire. I mean, it's not even part of the normal lineup of weapons. That's how rare and unusual it is to even unlock it in the first place. And I just kind of casually got it. You know, no problem. Nailed getting all of the rarest and most unusual things in the game. No issue at all. And I never even found that in my original playthrough that I did. The actual 100% playthrough I did, where I did all of Frifle's quests and everything. So I got no idea what happened there. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, you got so insanely lucky that I actually looked at the wiki to check the rates. It's ridiculous, but hey, I'm happy about that. Get to show off all the content, baby. And you know I'm all about that content. I mean, usually. It kind of depends on what game it is, because some things are just far too difficult or too rare for me to even start to try and approach doing. Come on. Whatever. Okay. I think I even found a glitch chest during one of the runs I did. I don't remember if I ever included that in a video, though. Still, though, the absolute absurdity of all of those things appearing cannot be overstated. All right. High Dragonfire I don't even think is the best weapon in the entire game, but when you combine that with having the Holy Grail and, a decent amount of health, it is definitely enough to do some of the hardest challenges that you can imagine in that, which is why that was the run that I unlocked the Gunslinger with. Okay. can easily get these guys on the ground if I just keep hitting them with a gun. And that is the strategy for the time being. Otherwise, though, as you can see with a legendary version of the... There we go. With the legendary version of Knife Dance, I do get a lot of damage over time. And I'd like to, if possible, try and find some good synergies with that. Because I think that that will be the sort of thing that will... I just haven't been going for as many elemental synergies since they've made that rarer. And I feel like I should be trying to prioritize a little bit more. Especially now with all the bank stuff, you have much more ability to try and re-roll items and get the sort of secondary affixes on there that you're looking for. But then again, it is also just very rare to get both poison and bleeding at the same time, which is... I never want to spend too much money doing that. You know, right now, bank run, already did the bank in this run. That was earlier on. I got everything from it, including like a potion charge, so you don't even gotta worry. We're not going to be losing the run to that. We are probably going to be losing the run to the legendary... Or not legendary, the cursed chest in this area, though. Okay. All right. Get a good amount of stacks on there. And yeah, it's working out well. It's working out well. Did you actually do the bank? I did actually do the bank. Like I did. Why would I lie to you about that? I know for a lot of these runs, I go through some of the easiest... yeah, there we are. Go through something of the easiest areas. But I also do, like, you know, you get a lot of advantages going into the bank. I'm just saying. You know, it's funny, the shoots arrow upwards is actually being kind of useful against the demons for once. Usually don't think of any one of the arrow shooting affixes as being particularly good, but it does knock them out of the sky, which is all I need. So, nice. Then Frenzy, a minimal amount of healing, but healing. Especially because, as always, I do usually tend to go through the game pretty fast, so stuff like getting speed-related bonuses, pretty good. It's just usually not enough to really be worthwhile. I thought there was a golem down here. I guess not. Yep, yeah, there we go. Almost at full health, and there's the actual... So what's the next thing I'm going to be doing? Like, what's the next area y'all want to see? You got any opinions? Cause, well, let's see here first, because we might just be swords dealing real damage now. It deals decent damage. It's true. I'm just gonna keep the grinder. I feel like the grinder's working out pretty well right now. Sepulchre would be cool. Well, I guess that seems like... I don't want to die, of course, but at the same time, I can probably... There we go. There we go. Oh, that's clock tower. Okay. Let's just... I don't know if I want to go try and clear this out. I'm very hesitant to stick around in this area any more than I absolutely have to, especially with being cursed right now. Yeah, let's go. I'm close. I'm almost to 40. Could have probably gotten the full-on 60 kills if I tried to, but Let's see what happens. Let's see if this ends immediately and we just go right into Noita. Right into Noita so I can die more. Now your nightmare comes out. I'm glad somebody got the Avenged Sevenfold reference there. That's Avenged Sevenfold, right? I actually think about it right now. I haven't heard that song. Well, there was the Mouth Dreams version, I guess, but whatever. Oh, I've been trying to, in the past day, prep up a run where I can get through the third biome, but it's like, good God. Nope. Yeah, all right. Oh, but good God, Nightmare mode is just, it is truly an incredible experience. Let me tell you. Yep. There we go. Okay, curse is gone. Unfortunately, there's going to be another curse here, but I think I'll be good. We'll see. So yeah, you can see a lot of the strategy that I'm employing here is based around, like, shoot, and then try to like give a shot as enemies are teleporting to me, and then just go to town. And that's been pretty good in terms of trying to kill enemies before they can get me. The frenzy, of course, works out well for that, because it's like it's an entire combo that is effective. Okay. I'm trying to say this in like a little bit more elegant way, but you know what I'm getting at here. I don't even know what happened to that guy. I'm not going to question it. Noita is easy. I could probably win more runs than I would lose in regular Noita at this point in time. I'll say it. I'll make that. I'm gonna point all the way to the back, to the back of the stadium. Oh God, no! I'm trying to do sports metaphors. I'm so bad at this. I should have learned by this point. Come on. I mean, it's more damage. Whatever. Good enough, I suppose. I got the money for it. It's fine. Still, though, I want poison or bleeding or both. Also, yeah, woolly emote. Man, I haven't checked in on that guy in a long time. All right. There we go. Oh my God. Go long in the field. Close enough. It's a real Hail Mary sort of declaration. Why do I mean, after this whole thing where I tried to do Heaven's Vault related to Tim Duncan, you'd think I would have learned. But no, it's just like the sports metaphors are very, very good commentary-wise. There's good reason why wow. Do we have enough bats there? Ow. Whatever, it's fine. Oh my God. Just point to the WrestleMania sign. Yeah, I'll just do the people's eyebrow or something. Nah. I was considering that, but, well, let's see how this goes. Okay. I am just, there's like some sort of, oh. There. Okay, come on. Last curse chest. Last curse chest for the entire run. This is when it counts for the big money. Yep, these metaphors are getting progressively worse over time. Oh! All right. Oh. God, I hope I don't die. I mean, you know, that's true for every part of every run that I do, but also especially when I'm cursed. Okay. So I was going to be surprised if you have the kill counter. Well, did you see how I was playing up until this point? I feel like that's only obvious that it maybe didn't work out super well. No whammy, stop. Okay. Not knowing any sports allegories in Cheeseburger Country? Yeah, well, what do you expect? Again, Lightspeed would be very appropriate for the run, but, like, just... Oh, my God. Can we channel sports? Channel redeem where you force me to watch sports. I mean, y'all would be like, yo, we're going to make you watch something that is just totally inaccessible or whatever. Got you. Okay. I was really worried that the dancer, well, dancing, yeah, would have been an issue there, but thankfully managed to thread that needle. Okay. Tracker turned to an elite. Oh God, I hate this idea of an elite. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, oof, hard light sword. It's actually working out okay now. Like, they buffed up the damage a little bit, and although earlier in the run, maybe not super great. Oh, wow, that was close. Maybe not super great. Later in the run, I feel like it's actually doing some quite good damage. Yeah, it's a, like one of the recent patches buffed up the damage just a little bit. I don't think it changed up the move set or like how the weapon worked at all. But just a pure damage increase is sometimes what a lot of weapons just need if I think they're sort of underpowered a little bit. The nerf the rapier? Is rapier really that bad? I don't know. I guess I haven't used it. There are hundreds of weapons in the game at this point in time. I feel like I am missing out on a lot of them. I could do an entire like revisit series of each one of the weapons, which I guess is sort of what I'm doing right now. Huh. All right. We might continue doing. I don't know. I like this whole... I feel like it's a lot easier for me to start about halfway through a run than at the start of a run. Also is, you know, not like a full 2 hours of stream. Okay. Smack him. And I'm gonna actually wait until my knife dance is back up so I can take out the fat zombies better. Although, I can probably also just do this. As you can see, I do have like piercing on stuff, so I should be able to take out most things easy enough. There we are. My guy almost every... No, the imperial measurement system is really dumb. As an American, I can say that. Okay. Okay. As an American, I can definitely corroborate this sort of idea. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? We measure our temperature in furlongs or whatever. Okay. Now then. Yeesh. You know, commercial from esports? This is not a sport. The song... I've never heard of that. If you think that I'm in on the esports, if you think I'm an esport demographic sort of person, I'm not. I know nothing. Okay. Nice. Oh, Malay's cleared too. Wow, really? Huh. I feel like I went through this place in like record time. In that case. Cool. Fahrenheit is the dumbest. It is so nonsensical. Okay. I mean, I still like what I still don't even remember what temperature water boils at in Fahrenheit. Okay. Now then, we're into the okay mode of Dead Cells, but hey, at least knowing that I don't have any more cursed chests to go, I'm feeling a lot more confident just alone. All right then, 212. Yeah, that sounds about right. Why? I don't know. Whatever. Would also just be 100, but you know. Not the way we do it here, baby. No, my kill count. Oh well, I guess I'm not getting that back. Whatever, let's just get out of here. Clock room, sure. Hey. This has been the light mechanic. I mean, I feel like it is manageable. At least like with the speed that I've been going through each one of these levels, that I can make it work. It's going okay. What's Fahrenheit even based on? I don't know. How fair in the heights you are. Nope, that's nothing. Okay. Ah, come on. Are you serious? I don't know how exactly I was able to avoid getting hit by the golf swing, but it worked. Come on, I got this. Oh, managed to get hit. Got smacked by one of the swords of all things. Okay, doesn't matter. All right. Okay. Thought Canada's more into the metric side of things. They are, as far as I know. Well, whenever I'm watching like Canadian streamers, I always gotta like check. It's like, yo, what is it in freedom units for temperature and whatnot? All right. Not much of anything there. Well, anyway, 71% is good enough here. Feet inches is pretty much the only one we hang on to. I mean, feet inches, I suppose, is a fine enough way, but only for the measuring of people. So you can make fun of people that are under 6 feet tall. Take that. Wait, is there like a second pile of bodies in here now? I'm just gonna go into the castle. I don't know if I want to go try out going up against at least the lighthouse characters right now. Americans and their feet fetish. Well, I mean, What do you say? You saying what are you saying? Saying no? The construction industry uses feet inches too. How do we get into measurements right now? I have no idea where that came from. It's like we got this pretty decent Hyperlight Drifter run going on, then it's just like, all right, time to bring up the old Imperial versus metric system argument again, which I'm still completely into the metric system. And I think that people not wanting to use that, they're wrong. Oh, God of the Sword. What? I mean, I brought it up. Wait, did I? That sounds about right. Okay. Yeah, Sword's been improved. Sword's been improved. It's pretty nice now. Even though I would like, of course, a shield in a lot of cases. And I don't know if I would take this everywhere, but it is quite good at this point in time, I'd like to say. Hyperlight Sword was always the one that was sort of lagging behind in terms of in terms of like usefulness compared to other things. I feel like it's pretty good now. Remember. There we go. Now get up here so that I can do that. Would like to get some foodstuffs if I possibly can. I do have disengagement, worst comes to worst. As always, a classic of the 5-cell runs for good reason. Doc brings up topic, often deranged and sexual. How do we even get into this topic? I mean, I like to just blame you all because you can't defend yourselves. We established this in the previous stream, as you know. There we go. All right. Okay. Come on now. Come on, stop doing the disengagement here. There. Not that sort of disengagement. The one, he's disengaging from the fight by jumping backwards constantly. Ka-cha! There we go. Now then. Okay. Negative 40 and negative 40C and 40F are the same temperature. Yeah, I mean, that's... what is it, 2.2 degree difference or something like that? Or is that inches and feet? I don't know. I don't know how anything works. I'm not a scientist, I'm a doctor. Anyway. 29 scrolls by High Peak Castle. I mean, by putting them all into one, one stat. There we are. Ooh, I don't like how much damage I'm taking. Still have disengagement, though. Nope. Good reason why that will always work. Just blasting them with the many terrible knives that I have currently stored within my body. Are you kidding me? Okay, actually managed to thread that needle, okay? Okay. Now then. No, there's disengagement going. All right, well, now I need to do this. There's no way that I feel comfortable not making that work already. Why is Fahrenheit called Indigo Prophecy in the US? I don't know. Also, like, I played Omicron on the channel. It's just like, are we really gonna hold up Indigo Prophecy as being some sort of like unimpeachable work of art? Really now? Come on, you know what I want. But they're not gonna give it to me. It's called what? It was called Indigo Fahrenheit in everywhere except for America, where it was called Indigo Prophecy. All right. Anyway, you had mercury-based thermometers. Yeah, I mean, it used to be a thing. And they replaced that with, I don't even know what that is. Is that like, iodine thermometers or something now? But like, yeah, mercury not a thing anymore, for obvious reasons. For about 70% of a game, for about 50% at best. Right up until, well, if you played the game, you know. Sure. Doing the crossover stuff here. And I don't even think it was that great. It's sort of like 13 Sentinels, where it made promises of a big story, and then when you actually find out what it is, it's just sort of like, well, just because the promise was not paid off, and that should factor into its rating. David Cage. I feel like we cannot like look at something where they present a mystery, and then the mystery is utterly and totally, like, embarrassingly fumbled. It's like we need to go look back at the part where there's a mystery and judge that in a similar way, right? Something like that. Yes, David Cage is making a Star Wars game now. I can't believe they're still giving that man work. I just cannot. Like, how? How even? But, I mean, that's... Well, hey, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars, so whatever, good enough. I guess I'm not going to be, I guess I'm not going to be too disappointed in whatever it turns out to be. Okay. Okay. There we go, give me that good health restoring. Who's David Cage? David Cage is a noted video game auteur who has created games like Heavy Rain, Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit, Beyond Two Souls, Omicron, the Nomad Soul, which I have played on the channel. He's Detroit Become Human, probably his most famous one, but that was also the one where he had the most, the least influence on. He's a very not good story writer or human being. No, after a number of controversies. And it's like, even before that, it's, you know. Oh my god. He's a chud, he is. Also, the games are not good either, so, you know, I do feel like that does bear repeating. Okay. Almost there. What's your favorite movie franchise? I don't know. But, yeah. Remember Detroit? Detroit was actually, like, not bad, but I do think that was almost entirely due to the actors just really selling the characters more than the writing itself. Because, like, Clancy Brown and the guy that played Connor, who I do not remember the name of, did a great job. Like, that is, like, chef's kiss, amazing sort of chemistry between the two. All right. I mean, he popularized a lot of the more story-focused games, starting with especially Indigo Prophecy, Fahrenheit, but and Heavy Rain, of course. But I feel like maybe, and I mean, this is a... Oh, I forgot to switch over to actually having... What the hell? I forgot to switch over to having revenge, or vengeance. Whoops. Okay. All right. And I screwed up that one too. Okay, I'm just gonna stop trying to avoid that. But I feel like stories in video games. I mean, you know how I feel about stories in video games. Is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, there we are. Man. Omicron has the most gameplay. Yeah, and it's like really not very good game. like, yo, if you haven't seen my playthrough of Omicron, I'd recommend it. I think that one was a lot of fun to do, but mostly in the sense that, like, oh my god, that game is an incredible masterpiece of, like, something, certainly. Still mad I didn't get vengeance. Oh, come on! Keep wanging it on a lot of these. There we go. Keep wanging it on a lot of these sort of like easy hits, or at least what should be easy hits here. Yeah, this is why I decided not to go in for... go into the Guardian fight, I think. Oh man, I haven't seen any of the John Wick movies. I don't know. I mean, I think, like I said, I think that Detroit was the best purely because it's the chemistry between the actors was pretty good. Like, the actors sold it, and I do think that's true for a lot of the games. Like, as much as I want to complain about, like the plot of a lot of the different stuff, it's, for example, the guy that played the detective or whatever in Heavy Rain did an amazing job, despite the fact that he was given garbage to work with. I did it wrong again. Despite the fact that he was given garbage to work with. Oh, man. Would you recommend playing Detroit or watching it on YouTube? I don't know. Maybe. Surprised that... never mind. Bye, I guess. Okay. Good. This is a great start, by the way. Ah, damn it. Chug? I can't chug in the middle of the air. What the hell, even? I don't know. Whatever. It was a decent enough run, but... And also surprisingly quick. But still, it's like... Boy, did I wang it right at the end.